Hello, AP artists. Welcome to AP Studio Art. Again, I am Mr. Core, and this is talked a lot about what grit was, and I think the biggest challenge is trying to figure out how it fits into your life. The final project, the final artwork, doesn't have to be a literal definition of what grit is. It can be a visual journey of how you've found your way to something you didn't have come naturally to you. Maybe it is an investigation of discovering that passion that you've found. I think the biggest challenge that you have here is the first couple of projects we've worked on have been pretty straightforward, in your face, finding an object and recreating it 25 different times. Finding a contour study of the hand or the foot and working that up as a composition. This is something that is much more narrative. You're trying to tell a story. You're trying to explain something. We looked at Mark Tanzi's work yesterday, and it has that quality to it. He's telling a story. He's doing that very subtly, and we're going to approach Mark Tanzi's work later on, where we're going to combine images specifically, or maybe not because of this project, but that is neither here nor there. But this project is a difficult one, and I think that is an important skill for you to develop. And maybe it is about the journey from assignment to sketchbook to final work of art. I know some of you come to me very specifically for the answers to those questions, and I really don't have those specific answers. All I can do is pose more questions to you. So regardless, use your time wisely today. If you find that the group that you're in is struggling as a whole to come up with ideas individually, separate yourselves and spread apart and try different locations in the room. This is a challenging project. Those of you who work in your sketchbooks are going to find more success than those of you who are not using your sketchbooks. And I'm not talking about coming up with the final artwork as a sketchbook assignment, but rather those of you who are writing notes and doodling out thumbnail drawings and going out and finding imagery and cutting it out and taping it in. Those of you who utilize the sketchbook as a tool are going to succeed more often than those of you who choose not to use the sketchbook as a tool. So that's it. I'm at 3.5 minutes, and I've got some editing to do and a bunch of grading to do and the like. So continue to work. Think about grit. Don't define it literally. Try to be more subtle with it. It may require a conversation. It may require a title, a note card. But how do you see grit? How do you get better at something? Maybe it's you in the spelling bee. Maybe it's you swimming 20,000 miles to become a gold medalist. Maybe it's you working on your artwork every moment of the day that you're not studying for math, science, and history, and English, or foods, or whatever. So that's that. That's grit. Thanks for your good work today and your hard work, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.